majority of people shop online now. Why shouldn't you have the best credit cards for that exact purpose? Shopping online. So here are 3 of my top picks to get you the most money back during this holiday season. This video is part of a collaboration with my fellow credit card gang, so check out their choices and reasonings after hearing mine. And comment below whose video have you already seen so far, and let me know who you agree with the most. First off, all the cards I am recommending have no annual fees. You're probably spending more than enough already this month. And one of those cards is the American Express Blue Cash Everyday. And this is clearly because you'll get 3% back at any online US retailer. So some of your favorite stores like Target, GameStop, H&M, Nordstrom Rack, and even Chewy. What? You gotta get something for the pets. I'm not biased or anything. Up to the first $6,000 or $180 cash back. And if you're spending more than $6,000 this holiday season, could you buy me something too? Wink wink. But seriously, it's a huge potential because you aren't restricted to the store you have to shop at. Like how you are with store cards or other cards that let you choose only between 2 places to earn back on. But not only that, you'll also get purchase protection when you make purchases with this card. So what does that mean? If anyone wants to steal your packages, it gets damaged, or God forbid a natural disaster happens within 90 days of receiving your gifts, you'll be reimbursed up to $1,000 per item unless it got damaged during a natural disaster, which is still a modest $500 worth of coverage. Especially, I could see this as very useful if you have a clumsy friend or kids. Or honestly, if you're clumsy, gotta get something for yourself too, right? However, a major overlooked benefit is the Shop Runner benefit. What is the Shop Runner benefit? Well, it'll make all your shipping costs disappear with retailers within their network. But not only that, fast shipping, like 2 days fast, for free, included with the Amex Blue Cash Everyday. So no more spending a certain amount like $50 to get free shipping, or even waiting weeks to get your gifts, because you'll have the free Shop Runner benefit. But let's pretend, even with everything I just said, you're still not impressed. What would you say if I could get you 12 or even 20% back? Do I have your attention now? Because with this card, when you sign up for the first time, Amex is currently offering a $250 welcome bonus. First, with 20% back on all PayPal purchases, up to $150 within 6 months, and $100 back after you spend $2,000 within 6 months. And both of these can be earned at the same time along with the already existing multipliers on this card. So you can spend $2,000 while using PayPal and shopping at retailers. You'll basically get back $310 or 15.5% back. Not bad at all. But that's not the only thing included. You'll also gain access to 0% interest for 15 months, including $0 fees on Planet purchases. So that basically means the purchases you make this holiday season, you won't have to worry about for a year and 3 months after. So until March of 2024. And I know a lot of credit card YouTubers protest against taking advantage of the intro interest bonus, but I'm assuming you're going to realistically be spending more than ever during this month than the rest of the year. And as long as you know your budget, I don't see anything wrong with taking advantage of this benefit. It'll help ease the stress by allowing more time to spread out the purchases, and if you actually have the money to pay it off, why not put that money in a high yield savings account like Marcus? Just make sure the money on the card and savings account always matches, if not the savings account actually has more money in it. It's just extra money earned. Of course, don't do this if you need your credit score as perfect as it can be, like if you're applying for a mortgage loan or more credit cards during 2023. But if not, I wouldn't worry about your credit score dropping because it doesn't have memory. So as soon as you pay off the card, your score will shoot straight back up. I really don't see the big deal, to be honest. But before we move on to the next card, some other benefits I should mention is you'll also get 3% back on groceries and gas, up to $6,000 to spend, and 1% back on everything else. You'll also get 50% off the Disney bundle per month, which includes Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus, and a $15 credit per month on Home Chef. So not bad. Definitely worth looking into and applying for this holiday season. The second card I would recommend, I'm sure you have seen enough already, is the Chase Freedom Flex. Now why is that? Easily because of this month's quarterly bonus of getting 5% back on all transactions through PayPal and Walmart. PayPal we've already talked about. Many websites allow you to use PayPal to check out. And Walmart's like Amazon, you can almost find anything there. So it's pretty easy to maximize this benefit. The only issue I have is, it is capped at $1,500 to spend or $75 worth of UR points back. However, if you're a friend to the channel, then you know how we value UR points at 2 cents per point. So basically $150 worth back. So not a terrible worth. And hopefully you aren't spending more than $1,500 on gifts this holiday season. But if you are, maybe think about getting the Blue Cash Everyday. However, the Chase Freedom Flex isn't out of the running yet, because unlike the Amex card's welcome bonus, the Chase Freedom Flex's welcome bonus is way easier to obtain, with you only needing to spend $500 to get $200 back or 20,000 UR points. Could be worth up to $400 back if you transfer the points out, along with a 0% interest for the same amount of time as the Blue Cash Everyday, 15 months. so you don't have to worry about paying it back until March of 2024 if you so choose to take advantage of this benefit. But not only that, may not be useful to you at the moment, you'll also get 5% back on all grocery spend for the whole year. Definitely a strong benefit to carry into 2023. But also maybe you can buy some gift cards at the grocery store and still earn 5% back, up to $12,000 worth of spend or $600 back. So take advantage of that if you can. Well, how about the other benefits I talked about with the Amex card, the insurances? Actually, yes, if not more insurances than the Blue Cash Everyday, like purchase protection for up to 120 days after purchase instead of 90. However, for a smaller amount insured, with only $500 per item. However, the Chase Freedom Flex has benefits that the Amex Blue Cash Everyday doesn't have, like extending the warranty by an extra year, up to a total max of a 3-year warranty. And you can also get the Shop Runner benefit for the entire year, so enough time to cover free shipping for this holiday season and the next. And what if you want to see a movie during the Christmas week? Because apparently it's popular to watch a movie during Christmas. Well, with the Chase Freedom Flex, you'll also get a Fandango benefit, which is when you spend $20, you'll get a $5 credit. So if you're the person or family that watches a movie on Christmas, this might benefit you. But before we move on to the next card, other benefits that Chase Freedom Flex has is also getting 5% back when you book flights through the Chase Travel Portal, which I highly discourage you from doing. Because if there are any problems between the carrier and Chase's Travel Portal, you're basically screwed. Always book directly with flight carriers and with Delta. Personally my favorite airline. But that reminds me, if you do book flights through this card, you'll also be eligible for the trip cancellation insurance, which will cover any travel related expense such as hotels, reservations, events, and the airplane ticket, up to $1,500 per person and $6,000 per trip. So if you get sick, your flight gets canceled, or severe weather, and especially with how Christmas flights are, you might actually need to use this benefit, so good to have it if you need it. DoorDash and Instacart membership for 3 months, a $10 quarterly credit on Instacart, 5% back on Lyft, 3% back on dining and drugstores, and finally 1% back on everything else. So overall, if you're only looking to shop through PayPal or Walmart this holiday season and don't think you can spend $2,000 within 6 months, but can spend $500 within 3, this card might work best for you. The last card I'll recommend this holiday season is a very controversial choice in the credit card community. Don't know why, but it's the Apple Card. Now wait, hear me out. Whether you like it or not, iPhone users have surpassed Android users, meaning more people than ever have at least one, if not more, Apple products. So giving an Apple product or Apple related gift might not be a bad idea, like a little AirTag, which is cheap and has to be one of my favorite Apple products, especially for someone who travels. And you'll get 3% instant cash back for any purchases at Apple. No waiting to get cash back because it'll be available same day after the purchase has been processed on your Apple Cash card, which you can use to transfer to your banking account. So that's awesome. No other credit card will give you cash back instantly. But actually, if this is the first time you're applying for the Apple Card, there's also a welcome bonus available to get 5% back for most Apple purchases. Just not purchases you pay over time or Apple services, and purchases placed before Christmas Day. It's not much, but better than nothing. However, I think the strongest benefit the Apple Card has, that no other credit card has, is for select items at Apple you can pay over time and get 3% instant cash back. So not only will you get more time to pay off your gifts, you'll also get 3% back as well, like on iPhone cases, Apple Watch bands, the Apple Wallet, and AirPods. These would make excellent gifts. But okay, maybe you don't want to gift everything from Apple. I get it. We aren't all Apple sheep yet. But the Apple Card also makes a good catch-all credit card, giving you 2% back for every transaction processed through Apple Pay. And nowadays, I believe most places have an Apple Pay checkout option, whether that be tap to pay at the store or Apple Pay checkout. And you'll be instantly getting that 2% cash back, no need to wait. And you happen to shop at Ace Hardware, Nike, T-Mobile, Dwayne Reed, Mobile, Exxon, Panera Bread, Walgreens, Uber, or Uber Eats. Even better because you'll get 3% instantly back. So the Apple Card might be the best card that works for you this holiday season, if you're planning on shopping at Apple, online, or want to shop in store, and won't be spending enough to reach a welcome bonus. Or maybe it makes sense for you to get all 3 cards, like me. You'll just have to ultimately decide that for yourself. But before I let you go, 2 quick tips. Remember to activate offers through your credit cards. Chase and Amex have them all for your cards. And second tip, sign up for Rakuten. Get the extra cash back online and stack them with the offers to get even more cash back. Link in the description. So what do you think of my choices and reasonings? Do you think someone else in the credit card gang has better choices and reasonings? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you Who's at the door, Cindy? Did you say Odin? Spencer Johnson's dog?